Hey guys, how are you all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the air signs for Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. Now, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best resonates with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. So if the reading resonates or parts of the message resonate, then that's great. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest, guys. Now, this could be for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements, or for your love interest, sun, moon, rising, or Venus placements. So we're going to start off the reading with Aquarius. Okay, guys? I will leave timestamps below for you as to when I start the readings. If I don't do that, then you guys can do that as well. Obviously, feel free, okay? So we're using 3 different decks of cards. We're going to start off with the Light Seers Tarot, then the Romance Angels, and then close off the reading with the Hidden Truth Oracle messages. Okay, so let's start off with Aquarius. Happy birthday, Aquarius. So I hope you are enjoying your birthday season. Okay. Now, these readings are timeless, but I just thought I would wish you happy birthday. So let's get into this, okay. What can we get for Aquarius, please and thank you. Three of Swords. Wow, okay. Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. Ace of Wands. So I feel that there is someone who's recently gone through a breakup, a separation, or a divorce. Okay. They may have had to relocate. They may have had to move out or sell their home. Okay. I'm getting the sense of a lot of disruption to do with a home environment. I feel like this person's life has felt a bit chaotic. They're wanting a new beginning here with this Ace of Wands. They want something that lights them up, something that brings them a lot of passion. I mean, I'm talking about you guys. Look at this. There's your energy with the star, Aquarius, okay? So this could be you getting ready to have a brand new beginning and you're putting this in the past. You've been doing a lot of healing work on yourself. If this isn't you, then someone is doing all of this so that they can have a union, reunion, or reconciliation with you. Some of you could be dealing with a very high level soulmate here, or maybe even a divine counterpart, a twin flame, because the star, I would see that as twin flame union, okay? So some of you could be getting ready to come into union with your divine counterpart, but there has been difficulty in the past between the two of you. And I feel like there has been a lot of upset or kind of like, I'm getting the sense of oppression with emotion. So maybe your person has felt like they've not been able to express their upset with anyone else. They feel very alone or I'm getting isolated, alienated. This person may have difficulty with communicating. I'm getting the sense of like feeling very tongue-tied. So maybe this person is just wanting to just come forward and express to you how they feel, or to like everyone else for that matter. But they're having difficulty with doing of this. I feel like this person may be a bit fed up of certain rumours that may be going around about their life, okay? And they want to set the record straight. I feel like this person has gone through, I'm getting a karmic cycle. They may have finished a karmic cycle. Yeah, this person is so ready to have a new start in their life. And ideally, they want this with you, but they hope that you're on the same page as them. I'm picking up on. What else here, please, for Aquarius? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, they see you doing very well for yourself, okay? You've definitely put any challenging situations from your I'm getting from your person, wow, but also from the past, you put it to the past. So I feel like you've had some sort of disagreements with your person, and you may have been a bit fed up. Yeah, because you didn't have the victory with them in the past. I feel like this person's ego or pride may have got in the way, and I don't know why I'm getting this sense of feeling relatively uppity. I'm getting this sense like this person may have thought a bit highly of themselves in the past. Okay, their ego was a bit big. And I was getting the word mean. I wanted to say mean. This person may have been mean. Now I'm getting that song by Eminem. Is it Big Meanie or Big Weenie, or I don't know, something along those lines. So maybe you felt a bit like taken advantage of, and you had to put yourself away from this person and went for your own victory. Yeah, you didn't have equal give and take with this person in the past. They were not fair with you. And I feel like they've had to go through certain things now whereby they're now recognising how they may have treated you, because they've been treated like that by someone else or other people who they've felt like they were close to, but maybe they weren't so close to these people who they thought... I'm getting ride or die for some reason. They thought that they were going to be with them for the long haul, and they weren't. 9 of Swords, wow. 5 of Swords, yeah. They've dealt with a lot of drama and chaos. You see how this person has their head in their hands, and then you have this other person here with their hand on their head? You know, it doesn't seem to matter which way you look at it. This person has dealt with something... I'm getting that you wouldn't wish on your own worst enemy. And maybe this person, yeah, has felt very unbalanced here with 2 of Pentacles in reversal. This person hasn't wanted you to have light on a situation that they are feeling... I'm getting the word in lack. They don't feel, I'm getting good enough. They're dealing with other people right now who are most likely jealous of you and jealous of the connection that your love interest shares with you, but you're not talking to this person right now. There's not been very much happening. I feel like you're just kind of out here doing of your own thing. I just feel like you turned your back on the past and this person because of the amount of drama that there was. You weren't going to be involved in any third party stuff. Look at that. There's your energy with the Queen of Swords. You decided to turn your back on the BS, basically. Look, you see how these 2 people here are looking to the future? You decided to go, right, I'm going to cut that out. As much as this was very painful, I'm not going to get myself involved or tangled in this mess. So you freed yourself. I'm getting free like a bird. You've had to feel secure in yourself, but I feel like you're getting ready to fly off into a new beginning, like this bird here, and then you see this person standing here looking like they're kind of about to take off on stage. So I feel like you are taking center stage in your life right now, like the star that you are, and you are getting ready to look onto pastures new. And you're sowing the seeds of intention to have a lot of abundance in your life. And you are about to receive all of these things because you stood your ground, because you put you as number 1. As hard as this was to turn your back on this person, you did of this because you knew it was necessary to do of this, because it wasn't fair for you to be stuck in this stagnant kind of energy of feeling less than, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling lovable, not feeling secure, not feeling emotionally fulfilled in a situation, you know, not sleeping very well, having this sense of feeling like you are living in some sort of hell or nightmare. But I feel that predominantly you have done a lot of healing on yourself, and you've recognized the trials and tribulations that you've gone through, and you've leveled up in a massive way. And other people are seeing of this, but they have not seen the amount of ish that you've gone through in the past, where it's come to this connection with this person or in relationships in general. And I feel like your person may have thought that you kind of had an easier life, or an easy life. You've had a good, you know, a good innings, as it were. Like, you haven't had any kind of difficulties to really put up with anything. But I feel like this person doesn't really know how much you've actually gone through. I'm getting survived. I'm getting the sense of surviving some sort of major trauma in your life, okay? This person doesn't have a clue. Other people would look at you and think, oh, you've had it easy, you've had an easy time of it, but not at all. I feel like you're about to put your story out there in some sort of way to other people, and you are gonna be of a massive success, I want to say. I know this is not in relation to love, but that's what I'm picking up on, so I'm gonna say it, guys. People need to hear your story. Now I'm getting that song, Dust Yourself Off and Try Again, by Aaliyah, I think it is. Dust yourself off and try again. So you've kind of been down 9 times, but you got up on the 10th time. You get up every day. You get up and you strive to be more. You strive to be better. I feel like you are very independent, and you may even come across as a little bit intimidating to some people, but I feel that's only because you've gone through what you've gone through, and this person may be learning a bit more about you. I'm getting from a distance for some reason. They're learning more about you from a distance, and they're falling more and more in love with you. I want to say that. This person has got to a point where they don't want to hold back from you anymore with the Chariot in reverse or Cancer's energy. They want to rush in to talk to you, but they know that they can't just rock up, as it were, and just kind of say whatever they feel that they want to say, and not kind of have any meaning or whatever. They've got to have purpose as to when they come forward to talk to you. They can't just approach you. I'm getting the sense that you're not as accessible as you once were. I'm getting VIP, like the sense of, you know how celebrities will have their security or their bodyguards, not necessarily to say, you know, you're actually going to have bodyguards. I mean, some of you may become, you know, relatively famous. I'm feeling that. Yeah, you're going to be a big deal with the Emperor. Aries energy. You're in boss mode. You're taking control of your life, and other people are going to be wanting to be out there to protect and look after and provide for you. But you've been doing all this of yourself. But also, you're not going to be available to as many people as you once were, because you're quite happy to cut them off. But also that means that this person is in that category as well. So they have to take charge, as it were, properly, and conduct themselves in a way where they're taking responsibility and accountability for their actions and putting on their big girl or big boy pants, okay? Sorting things out with themselves, with their own life, and go through whatever healing they need to do, cut off any toxicity from their past, settle what they need to settle, and then eventually make their way to you and conduct themselves in a way whereby you're going to have respect for this person. Because I feel like you may have had a lot of respect for this person in the past, but then you lost respect for them, and now you're very cautious when it comes to them. But I feel like it's all for good reason as to why you're cautious around this person. But I'm getting this indication that you have been single for a long time. It's not that you've necessarily wanted to be single. I feel like you have wanted to be in a long-term relationship or in a commitment, but you're not just going to go for anyone or be for anyone. You know that there's probably more with you and this person from the past. Some of you could be dealing with a high-level soulmate or a divine counterpart, twin flame, especially with that Emperor wanting to show itself. But this person didn't conduct themselves like the Emperor that you saw them as from the past. It's like they look like an emperor, they seem to be an emperor, but they weren't an emperor or an empress. Obviously, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. And I feel like I'm on the right track here because your card has come up again with the star. So this person is now most likely putting you on a pedestal and looking at you going, oh my gosh, wow. What am I going to do? I need to really get my bum in gear and sort myself out. Look, with this Temperance coming out reversal, Sagittarius energy, I'm feeling the sense this person more than anything wants to get together with you and work it out. But there's something else that they're needing to address within themselves that they may have tried to ignore or look over. I'm getting overlook. And they realise that they've been coasting. They've been coasting in their life, and they're realising that you're not coasting anymore. You're very serious about your life. Yeah, this person is very upset. Look at that 5 of Cups. 55 or 555 could be significant. Judgment, more Sagittarius energy. 10 of Swords in reversal, and the Moon, Pisces energy. And then the 9 of Wands. See, look, you've got your defences up, but you've got them up for good reason. Look how resilient and strong you look. You know? You're not taking any rubbish from anyone. This person has most likely kept you in the dark for a very long time. And look at all this green. Look at all this green and the blue. Can you see it all? And I'm really picking up on green as in heart chakra and, you know, all this blue with the throat chakra. So this person wants to express their deep feelings for you, and they know that they're meant to reconcile with you with judgment, but they know that they've also hurt you a great deal. And that's the reason why you're coming across as in your power right now in that Queen of Swords energy. You're not going to be one to be played with, and this person knows that now. And they're a little bit scared. But I don't think that you're going to be aggressive, as it were, if they were to come forward and talk to you and speak up. I feel like you're going to be very fair and very diplomatic and still like relatively sensitive to their kind of feelings and their emotions. But you won't be scared to hold back on your, you won't be holding back on your truth. Like you'll still be able to say what you want to this person without feeling like you're having to compromise and hurt yourself by not expressing yourself fully. This person knows that you're not going to hold anything back. You're going to be very blunt and direct, but not in a mean way. But maybe this person was holding back because they thought that you were at one point going to do that. But maybe as more time has gone by, they've just realised that actually they're kind of just hurting of themselves and making things 10 times worse or 100 times worse because they haven't actually vocalised anything to you. I'm picking up on that. One more, please, for Aquarius. The Sun. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous. Leo energy. You could potentially have strong Leo placements. 5 of Pentacles. See, this is where you've been at one point. You've been in this energy. You've been heartbroken. You've been unappreciated, not valued. But look, you, because you have found that new sense of self-love and you decided to focus on what makes you happy and feel good, you're getting out of that energy and you are attracting in a lot of amazing opportunities here with this Two of Cups. I'm getting like business partnerships, I'm getting contracts, friendships, even a new circle of friends. I'm even feeling like people who are just wanting to kind of build with you, okay? You've decided to cut off anyone or anything that isn't serving you anymore, and you're more in your power than you've ever been. You know, you get the odd twinge of insecurity now and again, but I feel ultimately you are closing a door on the past that was very difficult. Something maybe to do with your childhood. Yeah, you're leaving a lot of painful, I'm getting memories. I'm getting the sense leaving painful memories like in the past. It's like having that sense of appreciation for what these happenings kind of brought to you in your life, but then at the same time giving them the sense of acknowledgement that it's okay to be upset about them, but then you're not going to let it hold you back for the rest of your life, and knowing that these kind of emotions have a place, have a purpose, and this in turn you've learned how to transmute from the Five of Pentacles to the Sun. You're working more in harmony with yourself than you've ever done in your life, and now you are bringing in a lot here. And things are going to look very different for you in a really good way. And I feel that this person is so concerned that they're going to miss out on the opportunity to be with you. This person genuinely wants you and they love you, but they are feeling a bit sorry for themselves at this point in time. This person imagines what it would be like to have some sort of secure life with you, to have children with you, to travel. This person is knowing that they can't keep doing what they're doing because they see that you're growing and glowing and changing and becoming a better person and focusing on yourself. And if this person wants to be with you, then they have to get with the program and sort out their own stuff as well, and do what you've done. You know, you've gone from finding yourself in the shadows to then walking into the light, and this person has to do all the same. It's not down to you to hold their hand, and I feel like you've been so strong here by pursuing you, even though you've wanted to be with this person, you love this person, you care for this person, you see a future with this person, but there has been disappointment here and sadness and anger and, you know, maybe even a little bit of bitterness and resentment. Either you may have felt this way or this person is feeling this way, and with whoever else that they're dealing with, because they may have invested heavily elsewhere, which they thought was going to be, you know, working out all in their favour, and it turned out that it didn't, and they got basically blinded by whatever else that they were dealing with at the time. It's like they just didn't see, having the sense of rose-tinted glasses, but you recognise the situation for what it was a long time ago, and I feel like you've waited for this beautiful fresh start, and you're about to get it, or you're on the cusp of receiving it, and this person is not quite in alignment in the same place as you, but they want to be. Yeah, you're both in different spaces right now, but this person is knowing and understanding that how resilient you are and how amazing and strong you are, because when you potentially reached out to this person or spoke to this person, you may have asked for help or assistance and they didn't even look at you twice, type of thing. They had their back turned around quick enough. You know, they didn't even consider you. I've just seen the deck. Look, free yourself. Time to take back control of your life. But this person knows that in order to have something with you, then they need to take control of their life and they need to apologise. And I feel like that's what they're going to do. This person is fed up of crying and fed up of being upset. They're fed up of having sleepless nights and wondering what if. This person wants to, you know, be with you. But you wouldn't know that, would you? You would know that on a deeper soul level because you're most likely connected with this person. I'm getting strong soulmate vibe here. High level soulmate twin flame, as we saw that earlier with the Emperor coming out. But the thing is, you've already moved on to calmer waters and this person hasn't quite done that as of yet. And, you know, they're worried that they're going to miss the boat. But for a lot of you, you know that if you're dealing with your divine counterpart, with your twin flame, you are already in union. You're already in union because you feel on an energetic level anyway. So you don't necessarily need the proof that they're with you in the 3D anymore. It's like, yes, you would like to have this union, as it were, in the 3D, but you already know that you're together and you don't need this person to be there in front of you to know that you're already together, because you feel it and you are feeling lighter and brighter about your life and just being more positive. But this person hasn't got quite to the learning and understanding and the expansion of their consciousness the same as you. They're kind of not quite there yet. They're just still a bit behind. And so now they're really feeling the grief of you not being in their life, and they're really feeling of your absence. But you've accepted something, you've surrendered, you've let go, and this person is now realizing they don't want to be without you, like properly, in a material sense. Look, stay optimistic about your love life, calling in your soulmate. You're optimistic about your life and you're calling this person in, and they're coming in. Because you've been praying, you've been using affirmations, you've been visualizing, you've been meditating, you've been healing, you've been doing all the work and transmutation, and you've been getting the sense of assistance and help to get to this point. But this person needs to do all the same in order to get to where you're at. But I feel like that was a specific message. So I feel like some of this, you know, may make sense. Obviously, we're still kind of, I know this is a timeless reading, but we're still kind of like in the post-shadow period. And we're in the, well, not post-shadow, we're in the shadow period after Mercury retrograde. So things are a little bit at the moment. So let's get some cards for Aquarius. What can we get here, please? You had to sew your own heart back together, even though you felt that there was a past life relationship between the two of you. You've known each other before. But look, stay optimistic about your love life. You know that you and this person will come together when it's meant to be, when it's meant to be right for you. And you have trust and faith that that will be when it's ready. And this person needs to focus on themselves right now. Oh, okay. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This person knows that you're the one for them. Soulmates. Yes, this is your soulmate. Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Bottom of the deck, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this person has needed to go into hermit mode, as it were, to disconnect from everyone else, to sort themselves out and go within in order to have that recognition of the significance of the connection that you and this person share. But you may have retreated from this person, you've gotten away from them because you don't want to feel like this anymore, you want to feel like this. And you realise it's not down to this person to make you feel this, it's you. So this person wants you and them to be in the same spot, as it were, and be together, but they know they have to be the one to make the effort to come forward towards you, and that they need to heal some sort of potential childhood wounds or something from their past or their family, okay, if they are then going to be ready and available to have this long-lasting commitment and connection and settling down with you. Very soon, look. Very soon, clearly decide what you want. It comes to you now. Pay attention to the red flags and attraction and stay optimistic. So you've been receiving signs and synchronicities from the universe, knowing that the timing is getting ready. It's getting ready to be ready for you to be together. You know that it's happening. You know that it's already here in a sense. But you've done so much work on yourself. And you're inviting in new soulmates, as in a new potential romantic soulmate, but just even people who are going to be like-minded, the same as you. And soul family, you're attracting in a whole new life for yourself. And other people are going to see you as the one that they would like to get married to or settle down with or have a family or even just to collaborate with, to be with, to build with, have some sort of legacy with, in the sense of, you know, like I was getting earlier to do with the contracts, like you're going to be coming into contact with more people where you have that soul contract with, you know, it's going to feel really good. But I feel like it's important that you keep doing what you're doing and not have this prime importance on love right now. I feel like you're just doing you, and if you keep doing of that, you're bringing this in. You're a lot closer to having this union, reunion and reconciliation than you think that you are. Even if it doesn't seem to look a particular way, like you're not making any progress with this person, but actually you're making a lot of progress, but they're just keeping a lot of it to themselves because they don't want to show you, because they feel very vulnerable right now. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how upset they genuinely are about this whole thing between the two of you. Lots of different messages, guys, so obviously please only take me feel resonates and leave the rest. But let's look into the Hidden Truth Oracle messages and see what we can get for Aquarius, please and thank you. What can we get here, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? You see how the sun is like shining in on the cards, you know? I'm getting the sense of like, you see how the light is coming in through the cracks, as it were, you know? You have to be broken up to have your breakthrough, to have the light be able to come in so that you can be healed. And you've been doing of this, and your person's needing to do all the same. What can we get here, please, for Aquarius? You are the best thing in my life. But they're not telling you that. I wish things could be different. Well, they do. They do wish things were different. But wishing things are going to be different doesn't make the changes. They have to actually put in the action. They can't just have the sense of wishful thinking. And I feel like this person's now realising that, you know, worrying is a wasted emotion. Like it's a wasted energy. Not a wasted emotion, you know what I mean? Wasted energy. I want to feel that way again. Yeah, this person wants to just be around you because where you are, you're in this position. You know, you're going through, obviously, your birthday season right now. The sun is in your sign. Obviously, this is a timeless reading, but it's just obviously for when I've just recently put this out. But, you know, just being near you is intoxicating. Of course it is. I love you. Wow. If this person has never told you that they love you, but you felt it deep down and knew that this person loves you, they love you. But you've, in your own way, have told them that you love them by giving them the space and being patient with them and with yourself, as it were, focusing on you and letting them get on with it. They're now feeling this love that is coming from you, even if you're not directly saying it to this person. They feel it. They feel it and know that you're the best thing in their life. I hope that one day you can forgive me. I hope you can forgive me one day. Oh. One more, please. You speak to me through music. Wow. So yeah, I feel a lot of you are dealing with a very high level soulmate or a twin flame here, because music is a very big indicator for a very deep spiritual connection. So yeah, this person gets that sense of comfort and nurturing and loving energy when they listen to music and they feel you through the music. I remember every detail of that day. So maybe it could potentially been the day that they first met you physically, okay? There's maybe been a very important day, maybe a birthday or an anniversary, or there was something between the two of you that was really important and they remember every detail, whether that is of something that was really good between the two of you or not so good. But they wish things could be different, and I don't react when people mention you. So this person's very sensitive and in their feelings right now when it comes to you, as we know that clearly. I'm getting like they just don't want to be disturbed. So I feel like you giving them space right now, even though they don't want space from you, is for their highest good. Because I know you want to interact with this person for a lot of you, and they definitely want to be around you, but I'm just getting the sense that they would just bring things down, like bring the vibe down, as it were, if they were to be around you, because they're still working through some stuff. I'm getting the sense of like pessimism and then optimism, so massive contrast in energy between the two of you. But you have definitely felt this way at some point, and they may have felt where they've been, and then you've not been in this person's life, and now there's a switcheroo here going on between the two of you in this dynamic. So I feel like you kind of know that already. But you could definitely be dealing with a Leo, or you have strong Leo placements, so your person does. Yeah, we do have air here on the table very strongly. Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. A little bit water as well. Touch of earth. Could be seeing lots of 6s, 9s, 3s. Could be significant 10, 10, or maybe even 5s. Okay, guys? But that's going to be the end of the reading. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments eventually. So thank you all so much. Also, please hit the notification bell, so when I kind of post another video, you'll get another upload, or you'll know when I'm uploading, and you can kind of check out the videos. So thank you all so much for doing that too. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself, and we'll speak to you very soon. Thank you. Bye, guys. Hey guys, how are we all? So, welcome to Gemini's reading. This is going to be for your sun, moon, rising or Venus placements. Well, this could be for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this resonates. I've already said all this in the main intro, but I thought I'd just kind of run it by you again, Gemini. So here we are. So let's get into this anyway. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards a few times and then we'll get straight into the reading. So I was getting the message that 4s and 2s could be pretty significant. So you could be seeing 44, 444, or 22 or 222, okay? Yeah, I'm feeling that significantly. So I'm just going to cut up the deck and let's get into this, shall we? What can we get here, please and thank you? I was just getting I miss you. So someone misses you a lot. I feel like you've been in separation from this person for a long time. Yeah, I feel like things have been a bit burdensome for yourself or them, okay? It's been a long, arduous journey with the 10 of Wands. I feel like you have stood your ground in a situation and you've persevered. You're feeling more in control of your life. I'm getting boss of my life. So you bossed up. You're making discreet moves. I'm getting money moves for some reason. Money moves. you're not letting everyone know what you're up to. You're keeping a few things to yourself. You're keeping your plans to yourself, and I feel like that's a really good thing. Yeah, you're coming into your power with that strength card, Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. But I feel like there is someone who has been trying to figure out how to come forward towards you and offer you commitment, but they're not sure how you're going to take this offer when they come forward towards you. Yeah, I feel like they've made a lot of changes in their life. They've had to walk away from things that don't serve them. I'm getting told I'm ready for a new life with you. So this person feels like they're ready, but then you may have a little bit of hesitation on accepting of an offer from this person, because there may be a little bit of like, what's the word? There's something from the past that may be just holding you back a little bit, or this person's actions, they didn't come across in the way that you were hoping them to in the past, and so you may have your reservations about this offer that's coming in. Yeah, oh my gosh, there's the Empress. Look, Taurus and Libra energy. You could be a divine feminine, some of you watching this. Could be dealing with your divine counterpart, or this person sees you as the Empress. Now I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex, as you guys know. This person sees themselves having everything with you, the whole world with you. They want to give you the world, okay? This person knows that you're incredibly, I'm getting told, intuitive, okay? They love being around you. They just feel so loved by you. Even if you have not told them that you love them, they feel very loved by you, even at a distance, okay? Even at a distance. This person is on the way with the Chariot, Cancer's energy, okay? Yeah, this person is very, very much wanting you and them together. They want to be victorious. They want to be successful. This person sees their whole future with you. But I feel like you want this just as much as this person wants this as well. I feel for quite a few of you, you're dealing with someone who sees you as their future spouse. What else here, please? Knight of Pentacles. This person wants to build with you. Slowly but surely does it. I'm getting tortoise in the hare. I'm getting that Aesop fable. The tortoise and the hare. You have been the tortoise, but there may have been at one point where you've been a little bit impatient and you've wanted to be the hare and be a bit further forward on your journey. But you know everything's been happening in the sense of the universal timing, you know, divine timing, the alignment of the two of you coming together will be right when you're both kind of ready. You've been very patient with this person. This person is, I'm getting told, very proud of you, and they've been trying to become more patient with themselves, because all they want to do is rush in and to just start their life with you now. But they know that they have to take practical steps in order for this to be a success between the two of you. Yeah, look at that with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is it. You and this person may have felt like you had a missed opportunity where you and them didn't have this growth between the two of you, but the timing wasn't right before. So in order for this seed of intention to be planted so that you can have this success between the two of you and move forward towards your kind of union, reunion and reconciliation, and to have this kind of happily ever after together, you know that you have to take things easily with each other, as in the sense of easy does it. I'm getting easy does it. You know, it's very, I'm getting it's too easy to be wrapped up in the passion of it all and how you're feeling with each other and the love that there is. And it's important to be grounded at this time. So maybe this person is feeling a lot more grounded compared to what they once felt. But you may be needing to, I'm getting a sense, go out walking more with your bare feet, you know, go out into nature more. 3 of Wands in reversal, 6 of Cups, yeah, past life soul connection here, 9 of Cups in reversal. This person doesn't want to be away from you any longer. That's what I'm picking up predominantly with this. They feel the connection with you. They are feeling very unsatisfied, the fact that you and this person are not closer together, that there are the many miles between the two of you, obviously physically, geographically. This person energetically feels like they are with you, obviously. They feel like, you know, all they have to do is kind of have this little conversation in their head and they feel like they're talking with you, but then at the same time, it's like they just want to be there in front of you, face to face. But they know that there's certain things that need to be ironed out first before they're able to have this progress with you, okay? So they can only just watch you from afar at the moment, and they hate it. They don't want to watch you from afar. They just want to actually be with you. Lots of different messages coming through. Also, by the way, guys, I'm really sorry that it's quite dark in here, but I hope you can still see the cards. Obviously, with this kind of time of the year, and you know, it's just a bit difficult with the lighting and etc. So let's get into this. What else can we get here, please, for Gemini? Eight of Swords. What's that about? Yeah, you both have been stressed about this connection, even though you feel it. But I feel like the blindfold's coming off for you both and you're seeing what this truly is between the two of you. I feel like you've kind of known a lot longer what this connection is with your person than they have known of it. And they've been up in their head a lot more than you have, more recently, I'm getting. Not to say that you haven't been up in your head about this connection or overthought at some point, but you've definitely been in a much calmer place for a lot longer than they have. They may have been a little bit in victim mentality, that maybe they feel like they don't have enough to offer you and they have to get to a certain level before they're able to come and approach you. But if they were to come forward towards you and approach you and just, you know, ask if money was important to you, you most likely would be like, well, no, not really. Yeah, it would be nice to have enough to get by and pay the bills and that type of thing, but you don't need to be kind of like in luxury, as it were. Yes, that's obviously lovely, but it's not a necessity. And I feel like this person has so much kind of respect and they want to be able to give of everything to you, that they only want you to have the best of the best. So maybe they feel like they can't come forward towards you until they're in that position to be able to give of this to you. But I don't feel like you would really care. You would just want to be, you know, in this person's life. You know, I feel like there is a lot of love between the two of you. You may have worked with this person in the past, so you have some sort of foundation in that regard. Or maybe you studied together at school or university or college, or there's something there where you kind of were around each other on a regular basis and had a good friendship before. But I feel like you may have not necessarily had the opportunity to be fully romantic with each other in the past. For some of you, you may have not had an intimate connection with this person, but they certainly want an intimate connection with you. And I feel like for a lot of you, especially if you're divine feminines watching this, the pregnancy, there's the possibility of pregnancy is very much here. Very much here. I feel like there's a lot of kind of potentially very frustrated divine masculines at this time, very sexually frustrated right now, because they want this sense of intimacy with their divine feminines, but they're not able to kind of get out of their head to be able to come forward, because they want to do everything properly, but they're kind of standing in their own way for a lot of them, in their kind of victim mentality or their own self, as it were, in their head. I don't feel like you're making things harder for this person by making it awkward for this person to approach you, but I feel like you do have your boundaries, as it were. And this person has to approach you in a different way compared to how they may have approached you in the past. And that could be something that's stressing them out, because they're not sure how to come forward to this kind of version of you, this kind of 2.0 version of you, if you get what I mean. Because I feel like you've glowed up massively, and not just physically, but in every other which way. Yeah, look at that, the Hierophant. Taurus energy. This person's stressing because they want to marry you. They want commitment. This person knows that you've gone up the stairs of ascension, basically, to get to this level and really embrace this energy of the Empress. But they're needing to do of the same to be able to come meet you. This potentially as well, this divine masculine energy, you know, they already know that you're in union, that you're already spiritually married, or that you're meant to be married to each other in the physical. But this person is concerned that they haven't quite got the means as of yet to be able to provide that stable, secure life for you both in order to have your reunion and reconciliation, or to be living together or married or having of a family, etc. Because this person, I feel, is quite traditional. I feel like they're quite a traditional person, but the connection between you is very unconventional. It's not like any other connection, but I feel like this person wants to show you that they are serious of pursuing you, and also settling down and having of everything that you're wanting from this connection as well, if you get what I mean. I'm getting lots of messages, so obviously just please take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Yeah, this person, look at that. 9 of Pentacles upright would say to me, like, single person. But with it coming out reversal and with the Hierophant, this person wants to lock it down. They they want to have, you know, the long-term relationship, the connection with you. Absolutely. This person, I'm getting loves the loyalty. Like, they know you're so incredibly loyal. Yeah, you have other people that are interested in you and talk to you, and maybe even some of you have gone on a few dates, but I feel like you've kept yourself, a lot of you have not really kind of been putting yourself out there, like sexually. I feel like you've been kind of celibate, or you've been abstaining, and so therefore this person feels this, and they know that you're just not kind of out here with anyone, even though that you have a lot of interest. Okay, look at that with the star, Aquarius energy. This person sees you as this star, okay? This is twin flame union to me. I know we're currently in Aquarius season. This is going to be a timeless reading, but obviously I'm letting you know of this, so as I'll be putting out the video relatively soon, and so it's kind of whenever you see of this. So, but this person knows that there is more to this connection than meets the eye. They can feel it. So don't doubt how they feel for you, because they feel a lot for you. What else here, please? For Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting I love you to the moon and back. Although they love you more than that, much more than that, but I feel like that's like a little saying or something somebody may say. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles in reverse again. 10 of Wands. Wow, I was getting 10 of Wands. But it's actually the 10 of Swords in reverse. So that 10 of Wands would say to me this person is very burdened, because all they're thinking about, the fact is that they just want to have this connection with you and lock it down. But they feel like you may have walked away. But they're needing to go within and trust of their intuition and know that actually you're not off the market, most likely, that you are probably available to have something more with this person, but their own fears are getting to the better of them. Yeah, because they feel like they're going to be denied of this connection. But look, there's your card, the Lovers. Look, you see how the four... I love this when this happens, right? So we just saw the Four of Wands in reversal, right, with the Three of Pentacles. You are willing to put in work with this connection with this person, and this person's wanting to do the same with you. This is my twin flame union card, okay? Now, with it coming out reversal, to me that says, look, okay, this is a connection, a union, reunion, or a reconciliation that is delayed but not denied. And you see how it came out of the deck and it wanted to be upright, and then we have your card here, Gemini, with the Lovers. So this person is making a decision to come forward towards you. They've already chosen you. You've chosen them. You've both chosen of each other because you've been choosing of yourselves. And then naturally, because you've been doing of that with that sense of self-love, you're coming in together at the right time, and it's being built on a proper foundation, okay? This person can't deny the feelings and the love that they have for you, as much as you can't deny the love and the feelings that you have for this person. But how poetic was that the cards came out and then obviously just saw your card. It was just like, oh, you know, I'm here. What else here, please? What else here, please? I'm being told to shuffle properly again. Gemini? What's going on for Gemini? What's to go underneath the Empress, please, and thank you. Right, thank you. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords. Didn't I say to you at the beginning of the reading that 4s and 2s would be significant? We've got two 2s next to each other. Fascinating. Number 7 with a 7 of... wow, I was going 7 of Wands, but it's a 7 of Swords. So I feel like this person knows that you've gone through a lot, okay? They know that you've gone through a lot, that you most likely have your defences up. Or you've had to have your defences up because people haven't really respected your boundaries in the past, or you may have not necessarily put down boundaries in the past because you may have felt like you weren't able to do all of this. But I feel like you are more in your power than you've ever been now, and you know, I'm getting the sense you can't be mucked about. Like, if someone was to come in and try to disturb your peace, you wouldn't tolerate any of it. Like, you'll be able to kind of smell it from a mile off that anyone that doesn't have the best of intentions for you or has any ulterior motive, you know what to do and you know how to show the others the door. You're not worried about cutting people out of your life. And this person wants to be able to be in your life, okay? They don't want to juggle you, okay? They want to prioritize you. But this person is also very concerned that they may have come across to you in a particular way that didn't put them in the best of light. And so you may have some sort of perception about this person, and they're concerned that when they do approach you to say they want something more with you, you're not going to believe them because of their actions in the past. And, you know, quite possibly this person probably didn't conduct themselves in the best possible way, and so therefore, you know, it's not going to be too far wrong that you're going to be seeing them in a particular way because you're not delusional. But this person is trying to discreetly have this connection with you, like getting together with you, not because they have anything to hide from you or hide anyone else from the connection, or to, you know, not... I'm getting this indication that this person is fumbling. They're fumbling to say what they want to say because they feel like they don't know how to say it, so they're holding back. Look at that 4 of Pentacles. They're holding back on what they truly want with you. And look, 44 again coming out. 4-4 with the 4 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. This person wants you to meet on the quiet. Now, not because they're trying to keep you as a secret, but it's just because they don't want to ruin a good thing if you were to actually make amends with each other and it's to kind of work out between the two of you. Yeah, because this person feels a lot of love and passion for you here with that Knight of Wands. Like, they definitely want you. Look at that with the High Priestess. You are very much in your power here, High Priestess, Empress. I'm really feeling very strong divine feminine energy. You're being receptive to this kind of person. And lots of other people are finding you irresistible at this time. And your love interest knows of this. And it's kind of driving them a bit mad. I'm not going to lie. Let's see, my throat's like wanting to close up. I feel like I need to have a drink. So bear with me 1 second. You may be getting told to drink more water at this time. Some of you. I know for me, that's something that I struggle with, drinking more water. But this person is definitely going to reach out to you soon with that Page of Wands. I mean, yeah. What was that? This person's feet are not going to touch the ground. I'm getting that song, can't touch the ground, can't touch the grounds. It feels like something along those lines. Slowly drifting. What's that song? Oh gosh. I'm getting wave after wave. Yeah, something like that. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so Sagittarius energy. We have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius coming through with the Six of Wands. Yeah. You have very good karma coming in. You're about to have a major breakthrough, or this person's getting ready to travel to see you, to say, look, this is what I want with you. I'm ready to leave the past in the past. I hope you are ready to do that as well. I hope we can close this old rubbish cycle of, you know, heartache and pain and difficulties from the past or whatever went between the two of us, and we can start again fresh. Because that's what this person wants, to start again fresh with you. They feel like you're destined, that's, you know, but I feel like you know that already, guys. I'm getting lucky charm. So this person may feel like you're a lucky charm, but they don't want to be with you just because of the sense of feeling like you would be, you know, they would be lucky to have you on their arm. Obviously, they would be very lucky for you to be there beside them. And they want to have an equal partnership with you. But it's just like they see you as, you know, life can only be better. Life will be better with you in it. Yeah, look at that. As I was saying about heartache, you both have gone through all of this and you've had all of this where you've had previous relationships or connections that didn't work out, but you've had to separate from all of that. But you've only leveled up and stepped into your power, because there's your energy with the Queen of Swords. I feel like whatever doesn't kill you made you stronger, okay? With the Ten of Swords in reversal, as I say that, guys, okay? So you've gone through betrayal, heartache, pain, misery, etc. But you're coming out the other side and you're getting more excited about your future. And this person feels like they're ready to have, like, embark on this new journey with you. They want to be a part of it. And they just hope that you would be open and receptive to being with them and living life with them, doing life with them. One more. Let's go out underneath the Hierophant, please, for Gemini. Right. Queen of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Wands. See, this person is very emotional right now because they didn't make the best of choices in the past. This person may have not been too keen on the idea of commitment before. They may have wanted you to chase them and kind of chase after them. But I feel like you kind of got out of your emotions, as it were, and you're feeling a lot more balanced. And so therefore now this person knows that if they want something with you, then they have to have their kind of level up. They can't play childish games with you like they may have done in the past, because I feel like they're kind of only really hurting of themselves, because like if they hurt you, they hurt themselves, and they're only really hurting of themselves by not making the changes that they know that they need to make in order to become the best version of themselves, which is to kind of most likely be in a connection with you. But they need to do this for themselves as well as for this connection with you. Ace of Wands, look at that. Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, oh my gosh, this person is literally on fire for you. Okay, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups. This person is really sad that they didn't invest in this sooner. They know that you are future spouse material, okay? This person finds you completely mesmerizing. And honestly, they just feel this innate chemistry with you and magnetism that they can't explain. As I say that, there's your card, Gemini, with the Lovers. So that's why all those cards came out, because obviously sometimes it's to see what there is on the bottom, and look at that. So obviously I wasn't going to take all of those cards, but it came out to give off the message to let you know that this is for you, okay? Or if you're dealing, obviously you can switch it around. So if you're kind of dealing with a Gemini as a cross watcher here, guys, or however this resonates. One more. One more. Right, that one. Nine of Cups in reversal. Okay. This person's not going to be happy until they get in a commitment with you. I feel like you kind of know that. I feel like you've kind of been getting on by, as it were, trying to fulfill of your own cup and, you know, make your dreams happen and do the best that you can with everything that you're dealing with at this time. You know, of course you would have ideally liked to have been in a connection with this person a lot sooner, but you know everything has a rhyme and reason as to why it's happening, and you've had to go through a few disappointments. But I feel like with going through all of these things, you've learnt so much from this whole process, and yeah, I feel, yeah, you've done so much work on you. You've realised that there is more to this. Yeah, same cards coming out again. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. See, this is it. You may have felt a little bit bored. Going back to that tortoise and the hare story, you may have felt a little bit frustrated. You know, things were not kind of working out in the way that you may have wanted to at the time you wanted them to work out, but everything is working out in divine timing beautifully. And then look again, 44 coming through. The truth is going to be revealed to you guys, that this person has been in love with you for basically a long time, but they felt a bit cowardice. They couldn't come forward and tell you beforehand, but I feel like you kind of know that. This person may have had a little bit of difficulty with asserting their kind of masculinity, as it were, being in their more masculine energy and kind of having this strong sense of personal power. But I feel like you've got a really good balance of your masculine and feminine, and you're getting more tapped in with your feminine at this time, and it's kind of really attracting this person in. Yeah. This person's it's like all they could genuinely think of now for what they would want out of their life is to be with you, and that's it. It's like they may have had a lot of importance on their kind of material world, as in, you know, making it big. Like, I'm not necessarily getting like being famous or kind of being in the spotlight so much. I'm getting more in the sense of like kind of making a name for themselves in the community, and people having a lot of respect for them, and them coming across as very affluent, you know. But I feel like this person's now prioritizing that actually their health is wealth, and they know that they can have a lot of wealth in their life in other means and feel rich in life if they were to have, you know, this life being shared with you, if you kind of get what I mean. I know that sounds so, you know, cheesy or corny or cliche or whatever you want to call it, but yeah, that's what I'm getting, so I'm gonna let you know. But yeah, let's get into this. What can you get for romance, angels, please, for Gemini? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Well, you've certainly done that. I feel that, you know, you may have been a little bit cautious at one point. You see how this kind of horse or unicorn is in this pen? You have definitely felt that way at some point. You see how this mirror, the outlining of the mirror, looks like the pen that this is in? So you at one point felt like you were in this pen, but realised that you're actually free. And now this person's going through the same process of being in this position to them being free and being on the outside. But you had to be kind of comfortable by being uncomfortable. And because you have learnt to do of this, you are now flourishing and thriving in your life in lots of ways. And now this person's having to kind of do all the same in order to match you, so that you could be like two kind of magical unicorns. I don't know why I'm getting that, but that's what I'm getting. How funny. Roaming free. Oh gosh, how sad. How funny. I'm getting how sad as in how lame. Sorry, I'm being a bit, I don't know, just forget what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Right, okay, what else please? You deserve love. You are lovable. Yeah, you are realizing that you are deserving of love. This person's learning that they are deserving of love, and because you're giving the self-love to yourself first and foremost, then you're now receiving it. You're about to receive it from a soulmate here. Yeah, as we know, guys, how beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What else here, please? A Gemini. Separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So yeah, you've had to free yourself from this connection in the past and go into a separation. So I feel like you've been through all of this for a long time. Your person may be separating themselves from someone else or in something else that's not serving them anymore. If they are actually married to someone else, then they're most likely going through a breakup, a separation, divorce, etc. They are very much feeling restricted or trapped there, and they don't want to be there anymore. They've had to learn a spiritual lesson in relation to staying in a particular environment and realizing they can have more out of life and more out of love, in a sense of a loving connection. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this person was to soon like be together with you for a few dates or whatever, and then you end up being in a long-term committed relationship very quickly. I was getting very committed, so maybe this person may want to, you know, pop the question. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys would be engaged or in a proper union with each other or married very, very soon, relatively soon as well, depending on where you're at in your journey with this connection. Children, your love life is being affected by children. See, this person definitely wants children with you. If you're able to have children, okay, or adopting, IVF, or you know, however which way that it's potentially could resonate for you on your own paths, guys, as you guys would know. But yeah, this person sees themselves having family life with you and passion. Look at that. This person daydreams a lot and fantasizes about what it would be like to be with you. I mean, they could be at work, okay, and all they can think about is the love that you give and how they just kind of reminisce of, you know, that sense of nostalgia of the two of you being together, and they get into their kind of head with all these fantasies about being close to you. They definitely want this, as we know that, guys, and having this new spark of love between the two of you, okay? They want to kind of try again with you, definitely. But let's look into the Hidden Truth Oracle and see what additional messages we can get here for you in this reading. But if their life has been feeling a little bit flat, a bit dull, a bit boring, a bit stale, a bit uneventful, then all they can think about is this passion and desire that they feel with you, and they just want to be with you, and that's it. Right, what else can we get? What can we get here, please, for Gemini? Oh, wow, okay. My life is not as together as it seems. So, yeah, this person wanted to give off the impression that, you know, everything was tickety-boo. I know that sounds really silly. Tickety-boo, I don't even know where that come from, but yeah, they've not been happy for a little while. They felt a bit stuck. They've been at a crossroads. They've had to make some big decisions in their life, and maybe they felt, you know, not very supported by particular people around them, and so therefore they may have been having a more trying time with getting things organized. But so if you feel like this person is having a great time with whatever they're doing in their life, they're not. They are wanting to be in a connection with you. Look, I feel you leaving me behind. This person is scared that you've already kind of moved on. And some of you may have started dating other people, potentially. Or you may be just opening yourself up to more prospects in, you know, other endeavours to do with your work, or your like to do with the projects or your career, or financial investments or opportunities, or travelling or what have you. You may not be, you know, necessarily looking for love. I don't feel like you're looking for it. It's going to be finding you. It's very much finding you. But this person still feels a little bit kind of insecure. Oh gosh, wow, okay. Into thinking and feeling that, yeah, do you know what? That's so funny how all these cards that came off, my life not together at the seams, and I've just dropped all the cards. I remember every detail of that day. We will be together again. I know it's a distraction from your pain, and so many things remind me of you. I feel like those are separate messages. I feel like they wanted to be taken out, so I'm going to put them to the side, and then we'll get some other messages. God, my throat just feels very dry all of a sudden. You make this person very nervous. Oh. Let's try that again. I can't stop thinking about you. What else here, please, for Gemini? I knew exactly what I was doing. So that could be a specific message. One more. Oh, okay. I want to feel that way again. I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah. So this person wants to feel this way again by being with you, this passion. I lost myself for a little while. So yeah, this person may have been a little bit overly indulgent in some instances in the past. They may have been a bit indecisive, etc. But I feel like ultimately they've had to have some sort of wake-up call that they couldn't keep doing what they were doing because they weren't really kind of getting anywhere. I'm getting a sense of going round in circles. So this person may have just felt like they were going round in circles and not really making it to where they want to get to, and they may have not seen why they were going round in circles to do with the situation, and now they see it. They've been looking at old conversations between the two of you. Yeah, this person misses you. But anyway, lots of different messages. Obviously only please take what you feel resonates, because this is a general reading. I know it was a long reading, but I was called to give a longer message, so that's what I've done. But I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you all so much. Also, if you can please hit the notification bell so you know when I've posted a new video, so when there's going to be a new upload available for you guys to watch. I do greatly appreciate that as well, so thank you. But I hope that you're well and you take care of yourselves, and we'll speak to you very soon. So thank you for being here. Bye guys. Hello Libra. Welcome to your reading. Now this could be for your sun, moon, rising or Venus placements. Now, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, as I've already said in the introduction for the readings for today. So obviously, with this being a general love reading, please your own sense of discernment with the messages that do come through, and obviously please do not make any of the messages fit for you and your story or your situation. So let's get into this anyway, shall we? Angels of love and light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, please and thank you. Oh, look at that, the Four of Wands, gorgeous guys. Okay, so I feel that some of you are dealing with a very high level kind of soulmate connection, or even a divine counterpart, a twin flame. This is my twin flame card. So I feel some of you could be getting ready to have a union, reunion and reconciliation with this love interest. This person is wanting this with you, okay? They haven't told you that they want this with you with the Ace of Swords in reverse, so you may have not spoken for a long time. Or I'm even picking up that you've had no contact, or if you have had communication, it's been a little bit, you know, on and off, as it were. And I feel like that's about to change. That's about change. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, how gorgeous. Temperance, upright. Sagittarius energy. This is healing. This is also more energy to do with the union, reunion, reconciliation. So things are working out for your favour. Look at that with the Ten of Pentacles. Do you know what? All of a sudden I feel incredibly nasally. So I'm so sorry if you can kind of hear me feeling a bit stuffy. But I was absolutely fine before the reading. And I feel that maybe you could be dealing with a little bit of a cold right now, or your person is, okay, not feeling too great. I'm getting the sense of a block in the throat chakra. But look, the Sun, how gorgeous. Ace of Cups in reversal with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands. So I feel like potentially for some of you, your love interest may let you know that they've let go of an unrequited love situation with a karmic partner or a karmic ex here. And they're bringing light on a situation that they want something more stable with you. Also, this person may just not feel very confident right now, or they're dealing with some sort of ill health, as I was literally just saying. And they could be just taking the time to nurture themselves right now so that they have the energy to be able to make a success of you and this person coming together and really getting the ball rolling to do with this connection. I'm feeling that. So this is really interesting. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or maybe even a Sagittarius, or you have those placements strongly in your chart, your person does. But let's get some more cards. I'm so sorry if I sound a bit nasally all of a sudden. Oh gosh. I'm also feeling that you're being divinely guided on this connection, okay? You're very protected here. You're watched over. I'm getting Archangel Michael, okay? I'm also getting told to call on Archangel Raphael and have help and assistance in a sense with wow, okay? And assistance in relation to healing, as he can help with health. But I was also getting ascension, I wanted to say. So some of you could actually not been feeling very well because of ascension symptoms. Maybe you are going through all this, or you're picking up on your person and they're going through all of this. That could be something. Yeah, look at that. As I say about ascension, and you see how this person is literally jumping in the air for joy, and it's like they've been hit with all this light, this joy, so they're seeing and feeling things differently. It's like all these cups are in the air and it's like magical. So I feel like there's just some new perspective coming in for this connection with you and your love interest after a period of time where things may have felt a bit, I'm getting meh, a bit stale, a bit slow, a bit, you know, not that exciting, I want to say. Yeah, I feel like you've been incredibly patient. Incredibly patient. Because you have a lot of love for this person. But you're being very kind and loving to yourself. That may have not been something that was very prevalent in the past. You may have not necessarily done all of this. But I feel like you've learned a lot with this process of being separate from this person, and just in general with it, when it comes to your healing. And you're feeling a lot more, I don't know, just comfortable within yourself, which is lovely. What else here, please, and thank you. Yeah, I'm really getting called to say you can call on me, like as in like call on the angels type of things. I feel like you can ask for help. We're going to help you. It's going to be all right. We will be there for you. I feel like that's a specific message. What else here for Libra? 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you're not asking for help enough. I feel like you're quite a proud person, like you've gone through a lot in your life and you've overworked, you've been in survival mode. And I feel like there's sometimes you may feel a little bit unsure about asking for help, even if it is from a higher realm. You will be getting this help and this assistance. If it is the sense of wanting help and healing to do with this love connection or just other things in general, you're going to be receiving of the assistance. I feel like you're needing to take some time to relax, to rest. Or this person, your love interest, is currently not feeling very well, feeling a little bit ill, because they've been working overtime to make sure that they're looking at what they need to look into for healing, so that you and this person can come together, because this person misses you and you're apart from each other. What else here, please? What else here, please, for Libra? Oh, gosh. Sorry. Hangman in reversal. Yeah, Pisces energy coming through. Double Pisces with the moon. Wow. So Pisces placements very strongly here, guys. Very strongly here. 6 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Wow. So yeah, this person is incredibly fired up about you. They're very much in their emotions. They feel the deeper connection on a more spiritual level with you, for sure. Okay. I feel like you're trusting your intuition more. Yeah, I'm really getting the sense of like with this Hangman, with it coming out reversal, it's like this person is very comfortable with just being in the sense of this receptive mode, okay? But with it coming out reversal, it feels like you're having difficulty with slowing down. Having difficulty with slowing down, or your person is. And you may be feeling their energy, and it's like this person just feels like they're drowning in their emotions right now. They have too much that they need to sort out that they haven't let you know of as of yet, because they don't want you to see them in the vulnerable state that they're in right now. I'm getting that. But I feel like this is only going to be temporary. Like, things are going to be changing and you'll be able to get together soon with the 3 of Pentacles and kind of work together and leave the past in the past and just kind of, you know, fix things, as it were, between the two of you. You're going to be getting assistance, but I feel like this person is on the way back around, or they have been for a long time. But there could be certain things that keep coming up in this person's life where they're like, oh, I really want to meet up with my person, as in you, the viewer, for a lot of you. But they feel maybe, oh, but I haven't done this yet, so I can't meet them. There could be something legal that they're dealing with, but also there's your energy, Libra, with the Justice card. You may be feeling a bit fed up here with that 4 of Cups, going, how much longer is this going to take? Like, I'm getting the sense of some of you feeling a bit like, oh my gosh, like, really? But you're being told to be patient. And I totally get it, guys. It is a bugbear to keep being told to be patient. It's just, oh, it can drive you a bit mad. But honestly, I'm getting that sense of whatever resists persists. So if you keep on the sense of feeling that sense of resistance of like, I'm getting the sense of like you're resisting change in some sort of way by doing too much work in a certain way, by doing something in a particular way. You may be a little bit stubborn. You're not wanting to change of things or see things in a different way and have a new perspective. It could be something that you have this ingrained belief or something to do with your subconscious that could be kind of needing to be addressed, to be healed before you and this person get together. It's something that is like indirectly affecting the connection from you being directly together, if you know what I mean. I know that sounds really wordy and a bit backwards, but that's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, 5 of Wands. A bit chaotic. It doesn't make any sense. It's literally like, yeah, I'm just getting this indication that there could be something else that you could do for you that's to be addressed, this sort of blockage that there may be. I don't feel like this is even like intentionally done with this blockage, you know. I feel like you're kind of just going about doing what it is that you've been doing, but it's been so habitual now to the point where you don't recognize you're even really doing of it. So you're needing to take a step back and maybe go within and meditate and think things through in another way that could be affecting why you and this person may not be ready to actually get together as of yet. That's what I know, sorry if that doesn't make sense, but that's what's coming through, and I'm gonna let you know anyway. But this person has a lot of deep feelings for you, okay? Yeah, 10 of Wands. This person also, I'm not going to lie, is a little bit sexually frustrated as well, okay? But 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, 10, 10, you could be seeing those numbers. This person is not having an easy time of it. But it's only temporary. It's not going to last too much longer with the 2 10s. So whatever that has been really painful for yourself, for your love interest, for your journey in general of feeling in lack or feeling, you know, less than with the 5 of Pentacles, it's coming to an end. There will be easier times ahead for you both. Yeah, there could have been a very difficult karmic toxic cycle here with the Devil, potentially. Or maybe there is a Capricorn involved somewhere, but doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay. Oh gosh, what was that? Okay. What else can we get here, please, for Libra? For Libra. Nine of Cups. I feel like it wanted to come out upright, but it turned around to be reversal as well. So I feel like you both have felt some sort of disappointment at some point to do with this connection or other things that may have happened in the past. But I feel like this person's going to be reaching out to you soon. They've made a decision to reach out to you. You are like a wish fulfillment to this person. Or also you will have your dream come true, your wish fulfillment, when you've decided. I'm getting when you've decided. Wow, okay. So I feel like with that being worded like that, you've decided, it's kind of showing the sense that you have that sense of consciousness to make the decision that you can make things easier for yourself. You don't have to be kind of tricked into the illusion that you can't make these changes, when actually you can make these changes. If there is something that's not quite allowing you to have or receive of these blessings in relation to love and other things, I'm getting that, yeah, windfall here with the 6 of Pentacles. So either money or finances or investments or love or, you know, even communication from this person or what have you, like some sort of good news. Yeah, I'm so sorry guys if this sounds a bit backwards, but I'm getting the messages and they're coming through the way they are for a reason. Oh gosh, sorry if I keep sniffing, but Somebody's throat chakra is definitely blocked here. Sorry. Yeah, somebody has been in fear, but they need to get out of their own head so they can come forward towards you with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. What's going on here, please, and thank you. The Devil in reverse now coming out with the Sun. Leo energy and Capricorn showing through with the Four of Pentacles. Nine of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Wands in reverse, High Priestess and Justice. You've waited a long time for an old cycle to close out. Yeah, you've been like, when is it ever going to finish with that Four of Cups again, with the Wheel of Fortune? When is this karma ever going to be over? With the Wheel of Fortune reversal. Could potentially be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, an Aquarius, a Scorpio maybe. Cancer coming through strongly, maybe even a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting this indication that you're so close to having this connection with this person. It's literally right in front of your nose, but you still don't see it. It's literally like you have the moon and the sun, which are opposing of each other, and the sun and moon together, I would consider them as soulmates, but also divine masculine, divine feminine energy, with a sense of the feminine energy to do with the moon and masculine energy to do with the sun. Okay? You don't see that all this abundance and blessings and dreams are coming true, and that even though you've had a difficult time, things are on the up and up for you, for your love interest and for this connection in general. But it's like there's still something that's not been seen. I feel like it's like you're being purposefully hidden. I feel like some of it to do with this connection not coming together as of yet, there's two things I'm picking up on. You're being purposely blocked by the divine, potentially, or the universe, in some sort of form and fashion, because there's still some sort of work that needs to be addressed, maybe to do with some sort of childhood wounds here, or something to do with abandonment, or something to do with some sort of karmic situation, or I'm wanting to say family member for some reason. I don't know why, but that's what came through. But I'm picking up on very strong kind of mother-father wounds here that may have not been seen as to... I'm getting a sense that somebody is not really giving a situation from their past that much thought, because they don't think there's much relevance as to the connection of you and this love interest coming together. It's like they don't realise that this block or something's being held back because of something. If they were just to look to do with their past, to do with their family, to do with their lineage, I'm picking up on, or something to do with a generational kind of trauma, I'm picking up on, or like a pattern of sorts. I feel like there's something that goes in deeper with all of this, and it's been hidden from you, but it's being illuminated to you, or recently has been illuminated, or will be illuminated through the help of, I'm getting the higher realms and the ancestors, etc. And I feel like either it's being revealed to you, or it will be, and this difficult journey is coming to a close. This is either for yourself or for your love interest, but there's some sort of like, I don't know why I want to say that, like, it's like the sense of kind of like putting something aside because they don't feel like it has that much relevance in the love connection between you and this person. But actually, it has a lot more significance and importance than someone's giving it credit for, and that's why there is the blockage. So I feel like it's something to do with a mother or a father wound, or something to do with some sort of trauma to do with their past. And then that is the sense of the breaking of the karmic tie, as it were, to something or an attachment, and breaking free and not being in limbo anymore. But I feel like your love interest wants this connection with you. You want this connection with this person, but you're both feeling relatively closed off from each other. Not because you want to be closed off, but because there's a sense of wanting this connection to be ready, but it's not ready as of yet. So someone is feeling a little bit like, oh, how much longer? But they're just needing to know and have that sense of acceptance that it will all happen in the right timing, with the alignment, when the alignment is ready energetically for you both to be together. So I feel like someone, either yourself or your love interest, has done a lot of work on something, or they haven't done enough work on something. But I feel like you've done a lot of work, but this person may have not done as much as you, and they're playing catch up. Yeah, I'm getting that. I know that sounds weird, guys, but that's the messages that are coming through in this kind of portion, so I'm going to let you know. But let's get some romance angels and see what we can get here for this reading. What can we get for Libra, please and thank you? This person definitely sees themselves having a family with you, or blending of families or children. If you're wanting of this, they know and understand that there's a deeper connection with this. I'm getting with this relationship. I wanted to say relationship. Look, 4 Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 44. You could be seeing of those numbers. I'm wanting to say 144 as well. That could be significant for some of you. What's going on here for Libra, please? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah, so someone has felt like they're stuck in this pen, but they're not. They actually are free, and they can walk away from a situation or get out of their own head or an environment that's not suiting them at any time. And they have the power to do of this if they were to just, I'm getting, connect to their intuition, or to their kind of spirit guides, or the higher realms, or etc. If they were just to take the time to connect a little bit more. I'm seeing this kind of unicorn, and you see this kind of horn on this head of this unicorn, and how long this head is, like this head kind of like thing, the horn, right? It's like, I'm getting like a big antenna, like as in, you know, when you kind of listen to the radio or the TV, and you, I know it sounds really old school, and then you have that kind of little aerial or whatever, and you kind of pick up the frequency of what you're doing. Somebody needs to connect and pick up on the frequency, and that's going to help them with the getting themselves out of this feeling, I'm getting feeling upset or feeling miserable. It's going to help someone. Yeah, look, separation, time apart from your partner's on the horizon. It's going to help someone deal with this separation. Oh, gosh, goodness me. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, yeah. Somebody's needing to surrender and to let go and have trust and faith that things are working out, even when it seems like looks like it couldn't be further from the truth. Someone needs to have that kind of, have trust and faith and let go that everything is working out perfectly. Look, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Guys, I can't make this ish up, can I? I literally just said that. I literally just said that. What else is going on here, please? Oh my gosh, are you absolutely kidding me? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And then look, angels. I'm getting it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. Somebody wants to do with everything and they feel like they're having to do with it on their own for some reason. That they feel like they need to make their life more difficult by doing everything on their own. But they don't have to do it all on their own. You know, even with this person here, they're not on their own, are they? They've got the kind of mule or donkey or buffalo or bull or whatever it is that is in this picture, which I'm really not sure of, guys, so I'm sorry. They are not, this person is not carrying all of the load of whatever happened in the past. They've got help there in the form of a, you know, spirit animal. Maybe you or your love interest is seeing a particular animal that keeps coming up, and there could be messages in relation to that. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yeah, this person knows that this connection with you is worth it. You know that this connection with this person is worth it. And it will be everything you've ever dreamed of when you eventually get together. But it's like, for some of you don't believe that you'll actually be together. I'll believe it when I see it. And it's about having faith and realising, no, you have to actually believe it before you see it. You can't just see it to believe it. There's something else that's going on here. Calling in your soulmate. Look, your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. This is like my twin flame card. And I was getting the word fame for some reason. So some of you may be getting ready to be in the spotlight with the Nine of Cups and the Sun and Temperance. You know, you may have been in hiding. You may have been a little bit unsure about putting yourself out there, and your life's about to get a bit easier because you've gone through what you've gone through and you're stepping more into your authenticity. And because you're doing all of this and you're being seen and heard, I'm getting told appreciated. This person, your love interest, sees you putting yourself out there unapologetically, and maybe they are wanting to now follow in the same footsteps as you and be with you. I'm getting that. That could be another message. What else here, please, for Libra? Oh, okay. Calling in your soulmate. Well, that came out again, didn't it? I'm going to take one more because we already just seen that. But yeah, you are calling in your soulmate, and this person's trying to call you in as well. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. Look at this. And then playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And look, we have this playful energy here with the sun. And then I'm also picking up on, look, all these steps that this person had to go all the way up onto the top of this hill, the top of the mountain, and they've been coming back down again. So it's like you can't see, or your person, or you couldn't see what was over the hill, over the mountain, until you actually took the steps to get to the top to come back down again. So it's like you don't know or can't see what there is on the other side of what's going to happen. You know, you're not going to have all of the answers. And somebody may be stressing because they want to have all of the answers, but they, you know that realistically they can't have all the answers, or they've been hidden from them for some reason. Some of it is anyway. Religious factors. You deserve love and romantic feelings. Yeah, I feel like you both bring out each other's kind of like inner child here. There's a lot of I'm wanting to say bounty for some reason. I know that's not really a word I would say, bounty, as in beautiful bounty. Like, there's a lot that is going to be very fulfilling in this connection. But it's not been easy. It's not easy. Okay, let's look into the Hidden Truth Oracle messages and see what we can get here to close off the reading. Now, guys, these are general messages, so obviously please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. Some of this does sound really quite specific, though, so I feel like this may only kind of resonate with a few of you, but I would love to get your feedback anyway, guys, so thank you. But let's get into this. What can we get here, please, for Libra? I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, I feel someone may have had a fear of intimacy, potentially. Or just a fear of being vulnerable, of opening up. I wonder if you are happy without me. Well, if you've been in separation from this person, you've had to find other things that make you happy, rather than contemplating about what's going on with this connection all the time. So I feel like you've been looking into what makes you happy, yes, but obviously the gist that I'm getting is that you both miss each other terribly, and that you would like to be together, and you wonder if this person misses you. Well, they really miss you, and they hope that you miss them too, but at the same time, it's like you both on some sort of level know that it's not quite ready yet. It's like getting a cake out of the oven and it's not fully baked yet. What else here, please? Thank you. I bury myself in work to forget you. Well, we know that with the Eight of Pentacles coming out reversal. I said that earlier. And also the Devil, with it coming out reversal, if you have it upright, it's the sense of being a workaholic. So someone is having to address something to do with their work, their career. Look, it's time for me to heal now. So I feel that with it coming out reversal, I feel like you've done a lot of work in healing on yourself. So you're not running away from this connection or from this person, and they're needing to take the time to heal. But maybe for a little while, this person didn't think or feel that they needed to heal something because it wasn't that significant. They may have something to do with their past. They may have just thought that it didn't really have much of an effect on their adult relationships. They were in denial, but actually there's something else going on here. I wish I could share my good news with you. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah, so they feel this pull towards you and they want you, but I'm afraid to contact you. Look at that. It's like they want to talk to you. They want to reach out. They want to be there with you. And you want that as well. But this person has to get over this thing in their mind. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, so there's definitely something karmic here in nature that has been going on. And karmic does not necessarily mean negative. It's just something that's been brought up, or something that's like around that needs to be addressed because of something that happened from the past, as in past, maybe even past life here. Yeah. But I feel like you both are very grateful and appreciative for each other and for what it is that you both bring to this connection, regardless of whether you're together or without each other, like as in separate. Because you know that on some sort of soul level, that if you're dealing with your divine counterpart, that you are actually together. For some of you. But this person was trying to ignore something from their past, and they were just trying to numb themselves with work. And so they gave that as an excuse for you to not be with them for some reason. I'm getting the sense of inadequacy for some reason. Maybe they felt like they've had to scrimp and save their whole life, and they've worked hard to build us something, and they had their dreams shattered because of some sort of betrayal or upset to do with something karmic in nature. And they may have been just not able to open up to you or anyone else about it, so they kept it to themselves. And if they are going to keep it to themselves, okay, then fair enough, but then they're being told that they can ask for assistance or help in relation to the spiritual nature of the higher realm, spirit guides, angels, etc., the universe, God, whoever resonates with. That's what I'm picking up on. But anyway, you could be dealing with a Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, okay? The signs I was picking up earlier that I've kind of set out to you. You may be seeing lots of 8s, 9s, 10, 10. I got 144 earlier. 9s, I think I said 9s already. Maybe even the 3s, okay? But that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading as much as I've enjoyed reading for you today. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you did fancy supporting myself and the channel, there are donation links now available. So thank you so much to those of you who've already donated. I greatly appreciate you guys. Even if you do not financially donate, a great way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments. So thank you all so much. But also, guys, if you can, please hit the notification bell so you'll get a message or as to when I upload a video, so you'll be able to see it, and then just know that it's available for you. Then that would be great as well. But I hope that you take care of yourselves, that you're well, and we'll speak to you very soon. Sending love and light your way. Many blessings. Bye, guys.